Divided or multiplied by it?
It's not multiplied by it.
Divided.
The variable's always where?
At the bottom.
At the denominator. Why is it irrational? Because there are variables in the denominator. Okay, there are variables in the denominator. Well, what is a parent function? Why is it a parent function?
Because they had kids.
Variable in the numerator.
Isn't that y equals x?
No, it's opposite.
Because that varies from.
Why is it parent? Well, it's a parent because, first off, your constant equals 1, and the power, your exponent of the variable is equal to 1, 2. Is 1. So with my parent, I'm starting at the neutral part, right? At 0, 0.
Say like the exponent was 2, it'll be quadratic.
It wouldn't be a quadratic because it's in the denominator.
Oh.
It would remain a rational because I'm in the denominator. When your variables are in the denominator. Okay, so what we have here is, do you remember how to plot functions in the calculator? I would hope so by this point. So to put things in the calculator,
Whoa, that was fun.
1.
No.
Batman,
List and spreadsheet, right?
okay? It says function, so it says f of x equals, so I'm just graphing. And when I'm graphing this, I'm graphing 1 divided by x. So I graph it, and this is what the parent function looks like.
Whoa.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and sketch it. Don't know what you're doing.
Why, we need a calculator?
We discussed this, Mark.
Huh?
We discussed this.
What are you doing, man?
When we do that.
That's cheating.
It's called
always
being
does it.
smart.
You're a cheater.
Okay, so there's my function.
Just drawing lines.
Now, once I know my function, how can I pull up a table?
Control T.
To get my table, I'm going to press Control T. So when I press Control T,
Okay, I can't do this.
Undefined.
Nope.
it's nope.
Okay, I'm making sure it says.
So then go through and fill in the table, and I'm going to ask you guys for what it is. If you are behind, please ask someone around you because you know you're always willing to talk to them about other things. So talk to them about this.
Nick said slugs.
I didn't get
Kidding.
0.25.
She subtweeted.
You know what a slug is, Ms. Jones?
Huh?
You know what a slug is?
It's when you say something indirectly to a person.
Oh, snap.
She just did it the smart way.
Oh, snap. How we
But
do-
the person knows who you are talking to.
Who taught you that?
My point.
It's called context clues, and I'm not an idiot.
I was hoping you were going to say the streets, but.
No.
How do I make it to it?
How did we see 0.5?
Yes.
Anyone remembers?
Just take it
Yes, you. Oh, no.
Hold on.
Menu,
Menu.
actions.
Mm-mm.
I don't remember that.
Table.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nope, I remember.
Okay, go away.
Edit
Is it
expressions.
menu
Can you just take it in half?
It's something your old faithful has on it.
Facebook?
settings?
Calculator.
Yeah,
Oh,
what does your
I
old
got
faithful have?
I got it, I swear.
Shift button.
No.
Tab button.
No.
Control button.
How to find the decimals.
Menu, table, edit table settings, and go type in where it says 1, type in
Hold on.
0.25.
Mine only says split screen.
Menu, table, edit table settings,
That was so easy.
What do you do?
where it says 1,
I knew how to
make it
do
say
that.
0.25.
But where's the 0.5 at?
Negative 0.5.
Just say make it say 0.25.
Yeah.
Is my tables filled in yet?
No.
Yes.
Are my tables filled in? It is my table.
So you got 2 on negative
Is my table filled in?
But is my table?
Are your tables filled
If
in?
it's plural, then it's not good.
Is my table? My table is one word.
My friend and
It's one. Singular.
Is my tables.
Is my table.
You gotta do that for everyone.
I didn't say tables. We only have the same table.
I'm confused. This isn't.
All right, sorry, I'm a math teacher. Here we go. What is it?
Negative 0.1, negative 0.2.
Wait.
Negative 0.5.
Wait.
Negative 1, negative 2, negative 5,
Undefined.
4, 2, 1.
0.5. 0.2. 0.1. Yeah.
All right. For the decimal, you guys went around you guys went a different way than I would have gone to find the decimal. To find the decimals, I would have went menu 5, 1, and that allows me to type whatever I want.
Yeah.
0.25 is 4.
Wait, how'd you do that?
0.5 is 2.
That goes a long
That's
way.
high.
Wait, how'd you do that?
Because
Negative 0.25 is negative 4.
How do you do this?
Okay?
how'd you do that?
So the steps are if you need menu
I thought you were going to ignore us.
5, 1, then you type the numbers.
Can I do that on my SAT?
Yeah.
Hey, can I use one of these for my SAT?
You gotta check it out the Friday before.
How'd you make the table go away?
Have it?
Control T.
Can I buy it? Can I buy it?
No, you can go buy one. They're on sale for right now for like $140.
We're at
About $10.
And
I got $10.
yeah, Walmart.
Do they take Valero?
No, they do not take gas for calculator. I'm sorry.
Should.
All right.
Should.
So, do we see what happens?
Yes.
Isn't that a little easier? Just saying.
Can you like make payments on that?
It's an asshole.
If you
Put on
if you
layaway.
buy it at a pawn shop, you can put it on layaway and make payments. Or if you you know.
On a calculator?
All right, here we go. It says, what is an asymptote? So what we're talking about are horizontal and vertical asymptote. What an asymptote is, guys, an asymptote is a boundary line. However, it's not just it's a special boundary line because it's invisible. It's It's like, let's just say, if I say this is my asymptote, if you touch it or try to touch it, you're gonna get zapped and bounce back. It's invisible,
Like in the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
like the vortex that they
Or like-
were inside
You know,
of.
like on Wreck-It Ralph, where she couldn't go through the wall. Like,
Not really. I can't say I've watched that before.
Anyway,
Like,
she was
okay,
stuck
like
in the game. She couldn't
how
go
they
through
had
the
the,
invisible wall.
on the Hunger Games, whenever, not just the arena, but they had it divided into like a clock, so at each hour something would
No, it wouldn't be that.
Not like
That's
that.
not. It's the invisible, like the vortex that the dude was trying to say. If you look, you can see how it shimmers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of.
Like when she shot an arrow.
On
and
Hunger
it's like-
Games.
Yeah.
Shot an arrow.
Okay, so what's an asymptote? It's a boundary line. What it is saying that the function will approach, but it's smart enough to know it shouldn't cross.
Do we put what it's more?
No.
Like the chicken.
Okay, where are the asymptotes set? Well, the asymptotes are, you have two types of asymptotes. You have a horizontal asymptote and a vertical asymptote. So in this picture, my horizontal asymptote is at,
X-axis.
it's on the x-axis. And how do I write the x-axis as a function?
Y equals X.
Y equals 0.
Oh.
The x-axis as a function is y equals 0. This is my horizontal asymptote.
And the X equals undefined. Right?
X would equal undefined. That's talking about the slope of it, but we're not
yeah.
talking about the slope. My vertical asymptote is at
X equals 0.
x equals 0. And that's my vertical asymptote.
So that's why they're not crossing those lines. They stay one
Mhm.
quadrant.
Exactly. They're smart. They don't want to get zapped.
I was zapped.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, horizontal is my left to right, right?
Yes.
So why is it the Y one?
Because when you go horizontal, you only cross through the y-axis.
Where's India? Oh, she had track.
See it? When you go vertical, you cross through the what axis? X.
Did my
All right.
shirt come out?
How does this? I don't know. We haven't unfolded them. How does this affect the domain and range? Okay. When it says how does it affect the domain and range, what happens is your domain and range are not consistent, right? They're not continuous. There's a break in your domain and range. Mathematically, to represent a break, we write it as your domain is from negative infinity to 0. Notice how I'm using a parentheses instead of a bracket because 0 is not part of my function.
I wrote -8.
And you use, it's like a skinny U to show that there's a break.
Yeah.
Are y'all remembering?
Yeah.
No.
When we made our magic foldables? We talked about this?
Oh, I didn't get one. Or make one.
Okay? And then the range is the same. The range is the same because I'm going from bottom to top and I'm still hitting that 0, right?
So it should be 0.
Negative infinity.
It's still -30.
Because I'm going from bottom to top. What's down here? Negative.
Infinity.
Huh?
Oh, dang, that
Yeah, it's supposed to be negative infinity, but I didn't even leave enough room for my negative. So it's above it.
No.
You can do it now.
Your handwriting got super little on it.
All right? So now we're going to see if you can identify the asymptotes. Okay, each line is 1 unit.
Killing 0.
So like.
All right, so let's identify reading from left to right. So this line is going dun, 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 dun. Oh, I'm smart. I'm just going to keep riding along. Where does it get smart at?
2.
At 2.
1.
1. 2.
2. It's a vertical line, so what is
Each
it?
one was 1 unit.
It is 1.
1, 2.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was looking at
Don't you have all the lines on yours?
Yes, I do.
So x equals,
2.
so my vertical line is at 2.
2.
Now I pick back up and I'm like, I'm going to be smart. I'm going to keep going until I really can't. And where is this going to start flattening out at?
0.
So my horizontal line is at
0.
y equals,
0.
0.
how do we feel about it?
Good.
That's all we do.
That's identifying your
This is
asymptotes.
all we
No.
do.
So are most of the y's going to be zeros?
No? Your
Like,
function shifts.
okay, like on number 30.
So looking at this one, what's happening? Reading from left to right. Dun, 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 dun. Oh!
Negative
1.
1.
Negative,
So it's x equals.
Negative 1.
Y equals.
And then it's like, okay, let's try again. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, man.
Y
Y
equals
equals
2.
2.
I'm on the ball.
I tried to go.
Okay. If you say so. Whatever floats your boat.
All right. So reading from left to right, trugging along.
3.
X equals 3.
Oh,
X equals 3. Is that one's negative 2?
so my x equals.
3.
3.
And then I'm going to try again.
Negative 2.
And it's going to start flattening out at.
Negative 2.
That doesn't look so hard
Alright.
after all.
Turn the page over.
Ah.
All right. So what this leads into is that the parent function is going to move. It's not going to stay just like that. It's going to have some shifts in it. Do we remember how we shift a function?
Yes.
What are the ways we can transform a function?
You
By
Add or
adding to
subtract.
x, subtracting
or
x,
squaring
Subtracting
it.
to the right.
multiplying, dividing y.
Okay?
Square.
So remember those transformation rules just a little bit, kind of, I hear. All right, so thinking about our transformation rules, what happens to my function if I'm directly affecting the x value?
It goes the opposite way.
And what is the opposite way? What does that
Left
do?
or right.
So when I'm affecting here, it's going to cause me to go
Left and right.
left and,
Because of what the x, right?
Which
because
is
it's with the x.
if you add it, isn't that left?
It goes opposite.
Because the formula is already negative. So if I'm going to make it a negative, if this is a negative number, a negative times a negative is a.
Positive.
So it's going to look like I'm adding it, but in reality I am subtracting it.
Subtracting it. Reduce.
Okay, what does the k cause me to do?
Go up and down.
Up and down.
And last but not least, what does a cause me to do?
Shrink or compress or stretch.
It causes me to stretch, compress, and one more thing. What's the math word for flip?
Upside down.
Reflect.
Reflect.
Yeah.
You could upside down.
I was like, flip, what's talking about? Flip pizzas? There's a
He's on his way.
pizza called the split.
We wrote stretch, compress, reflect. Up, down, left, right.
Man, my manager.
Do the host.
So let me just get this straight. Since it's your birthday, it must be your birthday too.
Oh my gosh.
So
One.
we have to
Oh my
say
gosh.
birthday at the end to two people. At the end
We said twins.
to two people.
Which name is
So we
it?
have to do two
Twins. You
songs?
said twins. The twins.
Dear
The
the
Lee and Tree
Legends.
twins.
Lee and Tree.
All right.
Tree and Tree.
All right. So let's recap. What did you say A is going to cause me to do?
Hey, makes
Stretch, compress, or reflect.
compress,
All right.
reflect.
I'm going to write compression here because it's a longer word.
Me and him is better, right?
Compress?
Compressed. That is compressed. He thought you were gonna put compression.
Girl, be quiet, but
But I knew what you were gonna say.
not really.
All right. Okay. When does it stretch? What does the A value have to be?
Alright, so now why you put
Greater than one.
The A has to be
Greater than one.
greater than 1 or less than 1.
Greater.
Greater.
Let's test it out. So,
It has to be greater
Yes.
than, I remember.
so I'm going to put the tab in. Now, give me a number greater than 1.
49!
Two.
Remember we were banding and that white boy? You know how
We'll do 5.
You say or 1, right? It's 1.
Okay? What did he do?
Say 1.
Stretched it.
Okay, let's test the compressed one.
200.
What is it?
Negative 31.
Not a negative, it just needs to be less than 1 but greater than.
Huh? And at the beginning.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And what did he do?
Hey, compress.
Made me thinner.
And made you thinner.
No, it's no longer.
Alright, so when it's stretched, A has to be greater than 1. When it compresses, when A is between what?
1 and 0.
0 and 1.
And it reflects when A is what?
Negative.
How do we write negative math? Like in,
Negative.
The minus.
The I.
it's less than 0. Okay. So to say negative, you have to write A is less than 0 because what are the only numbers less than 0?
-1, -2, -3,
The I becomes negative and switches it.
-7.
Bless you.
Alright, what is H again?
H would be
My horizontal.
left and right.
So that's left and right. There's the word. There she
Oh,
blows.
shift.
It's right.
My horizontal shift. I think I wrote it in right at the top. Random people. Alright, moves right when what?
Negative.
When you're subtracting? And it moves left when you are
Adding.
Look at that. Look at that recall from last semester.
Man, when we first started doing this, I did not understand this.
I got this.
Me either.
Now it's easy now.
Alright, K, what is K causing me to do?
Hey, makes me
Add up and down.
It makes me shift. Okay, if I want to move up,
We got some add.
Adding.
moves up when adding,
Subtracting.
and moves down when it's.
Subtracting.
You were there at fish camp, right?
Okay, so do we remember these rules?
Why you worried about it?
Do y'all want to be in summer school camp?
Yo, she looking at me.
Stop talking
Roll her eye.
about other things.
About fish camp.
Who's
We
talking?
don't.
If it didn't pertain to you.
Man, Ms. Jones, what did you just
Yes, ma'am.
give the backhand?
Alright, so let's look at the functions. So based on our rules, can we identify what happens to these functions?
Yes.
So remember, our parent function starts in the center. So how do we move from the center to over there?
You shift
we shift.
horizontally, so you're
Okay.
you're subtracting.
So I shifted horizontally how much?
Subtracting
3.
3.
Okay.
How much do we pay for it?
And then did I do anything else?
Not really.
Does it appear?
No, you didn't do anything else.
She said this is up here.
The 1 x plus
How much?
2, 1.
Did I go up or down?
No, so it's just 0.
Alright.
Good.
What happened here?
Nothing.
You
Oh
shift up
no.
vertically.
Up one.
Okay, so I went up 1. What else happened?
And
To the
No, we
left.
didn't move.
I didn't move, so it stays the parent, right?
Uh-oh, this one's tricky.
Alright. What happened here?
you
Shifted.
Up
1 over
to.
x plus 1
reflected, miss.
minus.
You went up
I mean, plus 2.
And plus
1 over x plus 1
Up
plus
to
2.
plus 1.
Up 2 plus 1?
What?
1 over x plus 1 plus 2.
Up 2 to the left 1, but since it's opposite, it's going to be plus 1.
1 over x what?
Plus 1.
Plus 2.
1.
Plus 1.
No, x plus 1. It's x.
What
One
are
over
you doing?
No, x plus 1.
And then plus 2.
It's where? 1 over x plus 1 plus 2.
can I just put in my calculator?
Oh my
You're about
goodness.
What did you put on the bottom of
This
this?
is
Plus 1. I wasn't understanding the words that were coming out of her mouth.
Why not?
Plus,
I spoke
A lot. Alright?
Careful.
Yes, ma'am.
How do we feel?
Good.
Okay, tomorrow you're going to be doing the classwork portion of this.
Should we put it in our journal?
Tomorrow for your period, remember I told you guys I will be on campus, but I will not be
You'll be here, but you won't here.
in here.
You'll be in the field
Where are
house.
you going to be?
Out in the fields, running around, getting ready for the Powerpuff game.
Are you ready
Can
for
I go
what?
running with you?